What's up, everybody? Welcome to Talking Shit, episode 114. My name is Barrett Courtney. I'm one of your hosts, and here joined with me are my two great co-hosts and even better friends, the bisexist from Texas, Henry Montiero.
Looks like he's making the suicide. Suicide is badass.
And over here is the Filipino chump, Max Romero. What's up, Max? How you doing?
Where am I?
You're right here. You're here.
Oh.
You're here in the BZG studio.
My existential crisis has been interrupted. Thank you, Barrett.
Oh, okay. Max, where the fuck were you last week? We were thinking maybe you were in the Philippines. You went back to your homeland, right?
I had thought about getting a little moist, maybe go hunting for coconut crabs as we play in the Philippines this game known as crab ball. We just kind of find a live one and throw it back to each other.
I thought the Philippines' favorite game was seeing how much they can count in their music.
That was outlawed by a really shitty current president, but where I actually was in a den of sorrows due to the... due to the Sony announcement for mod cancellation.
For Elder Scrolls Scrim.
So I hope Sony realizes that they probably won't be getting as many Skyrim sales.
The Bethesda thing where they called out, it seemed like they were trying to be like a public fuck you to Sony, but also to play Sony's hand of like maybe since people with all of this bad news coming out for Sony, maybe this will force Sony to like at least try to get mods. Maybe
find some alternative.
Yeah, find some alternative, or maybe if it not for Fallout 4, maybe just for Skyrim. You know, because I think that's the more. I think that's the bigger problem, right? Fallout 4 is sort of.
No one really plays Fallout for the mods. People play Skyrim for the mods.
Yeah,
because it's not really Skyrim unless you have the Macho Man dragons.
Well, you got Macho Man Deathclaws, so
that's true. The couple of mods like I was excited for was basically like the full dialogue like
boxes. There was little in-game mechanics that already existed that I would like to have been adjusted.
Yeah, like those were little things. I wouldn't want like fucking crazy things like Buzz Lightyear.
Nothing immersion breaking.
Yeah,
that was Fallout 4. If I start Fallout 4 again for any reason, I'm making my character Hulk Hogan. Just so that's
fair enough.
So like I just wanted like full text boxes and like the environment up-res a little bit. Because there was like a mod for that.
Just a little outfit, some little guns in our immersion breaking.
New water. So that was like it was just like little things, but you know I'll fucking survive. I played Fallout 4 like a little bit ago, but then Deus Ex came out, and now I'm in BioShock. So, but you were in San Diego. How was San Diego? Your actual homeland?
Hot. Yeah, it was pretty warm.
Yeah, it was fucking super hot here a couple of days ago.
When I came back, I came back when it was like the 85-degree day here, and I'm just like, wow, it's like I never left. I am bummed. I missed out on a sweet electrical storm, according to all my friends, though.
Really?
Yeah, everybody woke up at 3 a.m., super loud thunder, super bright lightning. I wanted to be home and be standing outside in an attempt to get superpowers. Yeah.
Now all I have is cancer.
But you got to see family, friends?
Mostly family for this trip. I'll be gone again in October. I'll let you know when. Okay. That'll be more of a friends thing and a bit of a catching up with everybody. But in the meantime, I caved in and I got Overwatch.
Oh, wow. How much have you been playing of Overwatch?
Quite a bit.
Okay. How are you liking it so far?
It's actually pretty fun. I was kind of avoiding getting it because the last time I played any competitive multiplayer shooter, I thought I was going to die of an aneurysm because, like, you know,
it just gets so fucking yeah.
I'm just like nothing goes my way. But now having a game where it's not like kill like deathmatch focused is actually kind of nice. Being more team objective based is kind of an improvement to it, I would say.
Keep talking. I got a burp.
Who's your main?
You're not supposed to have a main, apparently. You're supposed to have a well-grounded group of characters.
You need a character
you do
where
have
you're
going
to fucking kick ass in. And
Road,
then you need
Roadhog.
And like I have not touched Overwatch, but like I understand because I have so many fucking friends like who are also in like video game journalism, and everybody's playing Overwatch. It's the big thing this year, and like I understand.
It's gonna win Game of the Year awards. A lot of.
Oh, it definitely will. And the thing I understand is like you should have like. At least 2 like mains.
Oh yeah, I
really like fucking good at, and like a good like a group of people to play with.
Yes.
So like you like have sort of like a
full rounded
like
team.
I'll be Genji and you be fucking some other character and whatever, and we'll kick ass and whatnot. So
I still haven't played it, mostly because I don't have PS Plus right now.
And the price hike is about to
I'm
happen.
waiting to play it because I think it would be fun. So I'm going to Maryland in early November to do Extra Life with Irrational Passions.
November.
I believe I'll still be here that week to record our stuff for the week next. But yeah, so I'll be there for Extra Life, and I think it would be funny to like have one of the like goals that we have is like making me finally play Overwatch.
We'll have a little bar gauge with your head at the top.
Exactly.
But to answer your question, Henry, it's Roadhog. He's a buzzkill for a lot of people, and I enjoy doing that.
Yeah, he's the fat one, right?
He is the fat one, and you find somebody about to do their ultimate or super, and you're like, "No, boy," and you just hook them.
Get over here.
And you're just like, "Did I ruin your day? I really hope I did."
How big is the Overwatch mod community?
Is there an Overwatch mod community?
I didn't even know there was one. I know there have been
probably for PC.
Yeah,
because it's like you'd think there would be mods for it because it has such a big
Excuse me.
It has a devoted fan base, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like people really like the characters.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
single play. I would say if it had a bigger single player platform, there'd probably be a lot more mods. And right now, there's not too many. Probably because the developers or moderators would see it as like, oh hey,
I mean,
you're
it is
trying
Blizzard, so they're
trying to change our game.
When do I get my Macho Man Tracer? Oh yeah!
Henry, have you been playing anything pretty cool?
So I've beaten 3 games since the last episode.
You texted me. You said you beat
Shadow Mordor.
Shadow Mordor. How was that?
I thought it was a good game. Did not need to be a sandbox game.
Yeah, that was my main problem. Where like, even in the first like 20 minutes, I could tell that where it was like weirdly just super like unnecessarily big,
And not like a cool kind of empty like Mad Max was. Just kind of like there's not a lot to do here.
Yeah,
You see that mountain?
And I think it
can
would
go
have.
to it.
I think it would have been way cooler. Like they were inspired heavily by like the Batman Arkham like combat fighting style, right? Which I don't think it feels good with a sword.
I didn't mind the combat actually,
Okay.
especially like when you get
And I know I'm in the minority on that one.
when you get to like the when you start using like the insta kills and like branding people in combat, it's a lot more fun.
Okay. Yeah, like I would have liked if they went more of like maybe like a Castlevania sort of thing, like how Arkham Asylum was, like where maybe it's a little more enclosed, and maybe still find a way like to do the whole Nemesis system, because the Nemesis system is cool.
I love the Nemesis
Yeah,
system.
like that is something very unique, and it's something I feel like we haven't really like. That's a new mechanic for a video game for this generation. I don't feel like we've gotten like another huge like mechanic that could like push video games this generation. Like I feel like that's the one that like weirdly does it, even though I don't think it's like
Watch
that
Dogs and
great.
hacking.
You beat Shadow of Mordor. What else did you beat?
I beat the story mode for NBA 2K16, but I don't count that because you don't even need to be good to beat it, actually. You just do, like... I did not win, like, a single game in the major leagues, and I still beat it.
Yeah.
So I don't count that. But I did beat Resistance 3.
Oh, how'd you like that?
It was a fun game.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
I feel
a
like
good shooter.
When did that come out?
2011.
Yeah, I feel like not a lot of people paid attention to that when it like first came out.
No, because it was like...
But the people who did pay attention to it like really liked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there are a few more that I've been playing, haven't beaten.
No, yeah.
Well, so I started playing GTA San Andreas again. Does not age well.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, he texted me yesterday. He was like, yeah, GTA San Andreas sucks. And I was like, well, PS2 game is PS2 game. So...
And like it made me realize like the thing I really don't like about a lot of sandbox games is that driving in sandbox games never feels good.
Yeah, I feel like the first time Grand Theft Auto was really able to hit it on the head was Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah,
like,
the driving
it took
was
them
better.
that fucking long to like, because like a lot of people like Grand Theft Auto 4, which they're all fucking wrong. It's okay to be wrong. You just have to admit it one day. But like I think that game is a fucking mechanical mess, And I
Want
like
to go bowling?
Nico, my cousin.
Nico,
So
my cousin.
Roman.
So the driving like finally becomes good in Grand Theft Auto 5, and I feel like not a lot of other like sandbox games like Grand Theft Auto have really done it well. Like the fucking driving in Watch Dogs is the worst thing about Watch Dogs. Feels like an arcade game, you know, where it's just like, why is this so cartoonishly like fucking like
janky as shit?
Like it's so sensitive and whatnot, and I couldn't find any way to like change like the sensitivity. And like every car that you hit, you feel like a fucking like powerhouse. So like
the thing I really hate about it is that it's like I can't tell if the cars are too realistic to drive in or not realistic enough. Because it's like, this is a bastard to turn, and then I'm like on a motorcycle. Why do I bump into a wall and I fall off? I'm stuck on the mission at the beginning where it's like you have to chase the guy on the motorcycle.
Yeah, the momentum is wrong. You're just like...
Yeah.
Well, or what were you going to say?
And also, like, sandbox games in like a city where you're driving never feel good because it's like, oh, I have to make a tight turn, but it's impossible to make a tight turn.
Yeah, exactly.
Driving,
and that's why it's awesome in Grand Theft Auto 5, because a lot of those tight turns they specifically use for Franklin missions, right? And he has that like ability that helps you with that. So
and you can drift in cars a lot easier in 5.
Oh yeah.
And then I after I got annoyed with that, put back in Lego Batman 3 to get some of the trophies I hadn't gotten. So I got
how close are you to that platinum?
I don't think I'm going to platinum it, mostly because I don't want to do the story missions again.
Yeah.
Because like with like for some reason like those missions just felt really boring to me.
Yeah. I mean, Lego games I feel like always sort of have that like after the first time. I think Lego Avengers, the new one that came out this year, like really had that where
I still platinumed that one.
Yeah, it was just like why do we need this?
I still think like they haven't beaten Lego Star Wars 2. I still think that's the best one.
People were saying that Force Awakens is fucking awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of people like all the podcasts that I've listened to that like with people who have played that game like fucking love it. Like they're saying like, you know, like we're like Lego games for the last couple of years have been sort of like whatever, but like this one, like I know Brian Altano and Max Scoville who are super like Star Wars nerds and like the Lego games like fucking love Force Awakens just because it dives deeper into like you can play as like all of these weird characters from like the bar scene and whatnot. Yeah, and, like they have like all these.
Can you play as the Cantina band members?
I'm not too sure. That would be cool. And there's like dumb little trophies of like. And just
those are my favorite parts of those.
Yeah,
games.
like combining like the like play as these two characters and like in this area or whatever. So
fun fact: George Lucas once said that the music of the Cantina scene was known as jizz.
Yeah, that's a genre within the universe of which is called it is jizz.
Jizz. Okay.
Jizz who wants to listen to some jizz?
Hey guys, your favorite jizz band here.
I mean, it's just Dixieland jazz.
And now you have Deus Ex. I just let you borrow my copy of Deus Ex, Mankind Divided.
Every time I hear that name, I just imagine the wrestler Mankind like in half.
And
my God,
Alex O'Neill and Trevor Starkey both recently beat Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. They both enjoyed it, but I don't think they enjoyed it as much as I did. I think they appreciate like what the game does well, and like I was super into like the mechanics of the game and how you can play it.
I think we all know what the game of the year is going to be. No Man's Sky.
I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, when it comes down to like when we nominate video games for Game of the Year and then like voting, is Henry going to be serious about like putting in No Man's Sky?
The winner is No Man's Ski.
No Man's Ski.
Charles Nomansky.
And then
Roman Nomansky.
I've been playing, or you have Deus Ex, and then you still need to play Uncharted 4. You have not played Uncharted 4 yet.
I bought Kirby Planet Robobot.
You still need to play Uncharted 4.
I still need to play Kirby Planet Robobot.
And I haven't been able to play much. I've just been doing a lot of editing. I edited for about 11 hours straight yesterday, and then did some last touch-ups this morning, which is why we were a little late to recording today. And but I finally got this this video done, but I've been able to play a little bit of the BioShock collection, going back to Rapture, playing the first BioShock. Not too much. I'd say I've probably played about 5-6 hours of it, so I'm right after spoilers for the game if you haven't played it. Atlas after his like family dies. You know,
Would you kindly?
Yeah. So I'm in the area like right after that, and I always forget the name of it. So I haven't gotten. I'm maybe like a third of the way into it right now. It's been so long since I played the entire game like all the way through.
I just beat BioShock and I already want to play it again.
Oh my god, it's so like I would highly recommend the like the BioShock
from you.
Yeah, that's true. BioShock itself looks so good. The mechanics are still like the same mechanics, so it feels a little dated. But it looks so good now, and I'll let you borrow it even after when I'm done with the first BioShock, because it comes with 2 discs. It's BioShock 1 and 2, and then Infinite. And I need to play Infinite sooner than I need to play 2, for reasons that you guys will find out in a couple months.
You put in Infinite, it's just the first Eminem album. The hell is this? Why does it sound like Nas?
So that's what I've been doing, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, this is Talking Shit. It's BCG's weekly podcast where we bring in random topics of discussion. We talk some shit about those topics. If you like that, head on over to patreon.com/BCG. Give us $1 a month, and you get every full episode of the podcast early.
For free.
Not for free, for $1.
I mean, they still get it for free.
You get it early in full form before the episode rolls out on youtube.com/BetaZonaGamers, where the topics are broken up, or where the videos broken up topic by topic, Monday through Thursday, and before the entire audio version of the episode is available for everybody on SoundCloud, RSS, and Stitcher. And if you toss us a couple bucks, you get an exclusive episode every month. You can get a shout out on every episode. You can have a producer credit on the B list. So, you know.
And if you donate $1,000, you can be my girlfriend.
So we were originally going to go with your topic first, but I feel like we've been fucking around for so long that like it would be weird to go into sort of your more toned down serious topic. So we're going to take it over to my boy Max Romero.
Hey,
Eating ass.
Hey,
Eating ass.
hey, no, that's
healthy?
a serious topic. Come on. Wow, 14 minutes and we're at the show title. Still not as long as Kingdom Hearts 2.
Damn. So, Max, what do you want to talk about?
Luffy's dead.
Gore.
Gosh.
Well, all right. So
It's okay, Cloud.
my name's Sora.
Never stop making fun of Kingdom Hearts.
Oh no, we'll have a separate day for that.
Gosh, Sephiroth.
But my topic would be, or for today, is if you could experience any game in VR, what would it be? Could be a game you already played. Could be a game from the fucking 80s. Or the future.
Girlfriend Simulator 2K16.
Oh shit, I didn't think about that. Catherine? I'm already experiencing that.
Have you guys seen those videos of like people like in VR headsets in Japan, and they've got like an actual like human woman doll in front of them, and they're just that's shit's gross.
And then like there'll be ones without the model, and to be like looking up like an upskirt shot. They'll just straight up be on the ground, just kind of like
Dude, people in Japan are just so fucking thirsty.
Get to the grundle for 2K damage.
Apparently, it's a real thing where they straight up deny the attention of real life women in favor of imaginary.
Yeah, I saw a recent article
Binary.
that they have a worrying amount of virgins.
and it's all intentional too.
Look at this anime girl, innocent, pure.
Get your Hatsune Miku out of here.
So you're basically saying because like not every game that has come out at this point in time will be VR compatible, right? Like there will be some games when PSVR comes out that you'll have to play through if you want to play it in VR, that you'll have to play in theater mode, which is basically you put on this headset and then you get a very big screen in front of you.
You play it in theater mode and you turn around and there's just Pee Wee Herman wanking it.
And I don't know. I think the theater mode is stupid because you're looking at a screen through a screen that's gonna like dumb down the graphic fidelity, I believe, and so like why wouldn't you just play it on your fucking TV? So like if we wanted like a game in full like VR compatible sort of situation, that's what you're saying?
Pretty much. Or like in any method that you would prefer personally, because I know certain games might be played on a better platform than others.
I would like to see I would like to see how they would do like a real-time strategy sort of game, right? Because you're not going to be like first person.
Yeah.
Like I would like to see like how you could be like fully like immersed into this like world, but still like have this like overview look and not get sick. Like I think that would be like actually really, really cool.
Maybe like you're in like a general's room.
Yeah, maybe. And like that's actually a really good idea where you're in like a general's room and then like the board is like almost like looks like a 3D
Like a-
hologram.
Yeah,
almost, or some
tabletop.
shit.
Or there's a regular battlefield, but you're this omnipresent floating face kind of commanding you.
See, that's the thing I was thinking about. Is like, what if you basically had to feel like you're God and you're controlling these characters?
It's called black and white.
And also, I would love to see the new Doom in VR. Like that would be so fucking cool
that would be pretty
and
cool.
so fucking terrifying. You know, like that. Just that game just by itself. You know, just like the escalation throughout the game and like the fucking craziness.
I still need to get that game.
That
It was just on sale. I should have picked it up.
yeah, that's a game that's definitely worth it. Like I'm sort of in like tight with money right now, and it's like I need to sort of pick and choose. And I was sort of in the same spot when Doom came out, so I just redboxed it for a week and I played through all of it, and it was just fucking so good. And I would like to buy it.
I'm really tempted because they're both on sale for less than $20 on PS4 right now to pick up Assassin's Creed Unity and Syndicate, just because they're super cheap.
I would actually like. People shit on Unity, but I don't think it's bad. I think Unity is pretty good.
The problem is how it came out.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was
the
like such a
the bugs.
small percentage of people getting bugs, and everybody was just so ready to hate on Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
So
It's kind of like how everyone hated Final Fantasy XIV when it came out, and now it's like way better.
yeah, exactly.
Even though it still shouldn't be a numbered Final Fantasy game because it's
Very
an MMO.
linear.
And speaking of that, like, I would love to like have a first-person like Assassin's Creed game. That would be cool if like they came back. If this is what Ubisoft is working on now, like a first-person Assassin's Creed game where you like they treat the VR headset like it's the Animus or something. Like that would be like
Fuck.
fucking tongue-in-cheek shit right there.
Like it has like instead of like a normal like here are the companies that work it, it's like a Animus.
Yeah, that would be so fucking rad. And then you get to play like go back in time to like one of your ancestors, and it's
You could even have like a special kind of like VR headset specifically to look like it.
oh yeah, that would be good, like a good marketing thing right there. And also like you could easily have an Assassin's Creed game in first person. There's a game like that, and that's called Dishonored
Or Thief.
or Thief. Thief's not good though.
No, I mean the original Thief.
Original
They're great
Thief.
games.
Okay.
Yeah, those would be good.
Because I've been playing Dishonored a lot recently, I still want to beat that game before 2 comes out. I have another. God, I have so much shit to play.
Backlogs.
I got Bioshock.
This is a really weird series.
Bioshock would be like a really cool one to do in VR too.
That
like,
sounds terrifying.
Like the first one, like maybe Infinite, maybe the second one. But if we could just get like the first Bioshock game in VR, that would be fucking dope.
You get drilled by a Big Daddy in VR.
Oh yes.
Oh, I get drilled by a Big Daddy every night.
Hey. Would you kindly spread your legs?
You know, that's a really weird series. Dishonored 2, For Honor.
Yeah, it took a really weird turn. Like, and like.
My
400's not even coming out that much later than Dishonored 2.
My favorite series is Iron Man, Iron Giant, Iron Lady.
I still don't see the correlation between Sleeping Dogs and Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how it goes from Clash of the Titans to Wrath of the Titans to Remember the Titans.
Well, here's the thing, too. After Watch Dogs, you still have the sub-series in between in 10 Dogs, so... so,
I'm surrounded by idiots.
so I don't know. For VR...
How can you be surrounded when you're the king of them all?
Oh, what's a king no mob?
So, what games would you like to see in VR?
Ooh, it's hard to say. I always thought maybe the Force Unleashed would be kind of cool because it's just like, oh, you could have like Force in there. But then I remembered Star Wars Connect, And then how I would have to be forced to dance as Emperor Palpatine.
I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo. I'm Han Solo.
It was Lando dancing to that. It should have been Lando, the part where Lando was dressed in Han Solo's outfit dancing to that.
That would have been good.
He got changed really quickly. But a game that I think would be really cool is, and I guarantee you that this would sell, is a VR version of Deus Ex. The original.
Oh.
Mostly because people have been wanting like a re-release or remaster of Deus Ex like forever.
Yeah.
And it's like, why isn't that a thing? Like, just take like Deus Ex and put it on PS4 with trophies. Guaranteed money.
Yeah. Would you want them to... You'd almost have to build it from the ground up, though.
Yeah.
Because if you played that original Deus Ex in VR, you'd probably throw up.
Final Fantasy VII in VR.
My hands! My hand! Oh, Tifa.
So, like, you'd have to build that game from the ground up. And basically, you'd probably just put it into, like, the engine that they use for Mankind Divided, probably. So
I still want to play Human Revolution too.
Yeah, I never touched. I played Human Revolution for about an hour on a friend's PC, and it was wrong place, wrong time for me, I guess. So Deus Ex. I'm trying to think of like any other like good ones. I think BioShock would be like a perfect.
Speaking of BioShock, what about System Shock?
Oh damn, I want that.
I've never played System Shock.
It's spooky.
Yeah, you can get it for. It's on Steam, and it's really good.
I don't know if any of my computers will be able to run it.
It's also one of the scariest games of all time.
Yeah, omnipresent technology.
Shodan, my babe. Imagine Portal.
I was about to say Portal would be kind of
that
fun.
would be an
Vomit.
absolute vomit fest right there.
You
Because
just-
I remember when the first Portal came out, and people were like nauseous just playing just on a regular screen with just the concept of portals. You know, like putting that in like a VR environment,
shit.
You would fucking my god,
The infinite falling portal.
I'm so excited for when Nintendo starts using VR in 10 years.
they say VR is not like an investment that they want to make right now.
Give me my Pokemon. Pokemon Go wasn't enough. I need all
VR.
generations.
Oh yeah, that would be fucking dope. I would never leave the house.
Yeah.
I would never use an escape rope because it would spin me and I would get sick.
Oh, Jesus. Alyssa leaves you because you won't take it off. Why won't you look me in the eyes when we make love? Because there's a Pikachu!
I got Gyarados right here to keep me company.
No, man, that's an Arbok.
I use Hydro. Snips.
Snip, snip. Snip. Crab
You gotta
Simulator.
you got to imagine that Call of Duty has got to look into that at one point, right?
Yeah.
Especially because there's...
Soap!
Yeah, we have to eat some later.
Yeah.
dropped it.
Maybe even next year they might be looking into that.
You know
already.
Activision is, like, seeing it as... Like, Activision's always good with, like, keeping up on what is big.
Yeah.
Like how it's like, okay, all these shooters are going into the modern day. We're going to make Call of Duty 4. Hey, we're all going into the future. Here's Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
And then dice with Battlefield 1.
Horses!
A lot of people are loving that game.
Have you? There's a video where it's you can only use your sword to the right side, so two people go right next to each other.
That's what they did in World War One. They just had their commanders opposite sides parked next to each other. It's just
You want to go into future games that would be good?
Future games. Yeah. Let's talk about that a little bit.
I bet you if they made a Game of Thrones VR game, people would love it, especially because there hasn't been a good Game of Thrones game yet.
Telltale.
I can finally get medieval laid. Throw me through the moon door.
I think
You play as Tyrion, and it's like...
You have to be on your knees.
I think the next Elder Scrolls will probably be like a good contender for that. Especially because I actually absolutely think that it's going to be 100% VR compatible because, you know, what's his face?
Todd Howard.
Todd Howard.
Was in that. Like, he was one of the people that they like interviewed for the Scorpio trailer thing, and he talked like specifically a lot that E3 like week about VR, and it's like we want stuff that's going to be like VR compatible, and like Fallout 4 will be VR compatible for PCs and shit. So absolutely, absolutely, the next Elder Scrolls will be VR compatible. Will that be available on PSVR? Probably not, because Bethesda games don't run well on Sony consoles.
Modern Linux.
So I don't know.
Imagine this. Prey VR.
Goddamn.
You'd shit yourself.
I would shit myself.
We
I'm
have
so
a
excited.
few VR.
I already pray in real life, son.
I'm getting less and less excited for We Happy Few. Because a lot of the people who have like Xbox Gold got to like do the
beta,
whole early access, and people are like, it's
buggy.
in a weird, not even buggy. It's like a weird roguelike game, and like
I like roguelikes.
I like roguelikes, but that's not what I wanted from this game. And it's
you
not
wanted something super story heavy.
I wanted something story heavy, and that's what when they showed that trailer at E3, that's what it seemed like it was going to be like.
Yeah,
you know,
I wanted to remake.
and then also Cuphead. Both of those games are just they're in trouble.
That's too bad.
I know,
especially because I got an Xbox One for Cuphead. There was one night. Oh yeah. Go back to the SNES and remake Virtual Bart for VR.
Oh God,
I'm still serious about how much I want like a Simpsons collection, mostly because those games are bad in a pretty awesome way.
Yeah,
you know, I'd kick your ass at Simpsons Wrestling.
But yeah, you'd have like all of like the interesting bad games, but then the collection would pay off when you get to not Road Rage, but Hidden Run,
and the Simpsons game from 2007.
Yeah, I never played that one, so
it's pretty good because it's like actually like it's well written and it's just like a standard like 3D platformer, and you know how I love 3D platformers.
You do love this.
Plus, the original Simpsons arcade game. Bring 3 other people over to your house.
Oh my God! When I was, I probably said this on the show before. When I went back to Cleveland, my mom took me to a barcade, and I got to have this themed mixed drink, which was called the Dude, and it was basically it was a White Russian but with chocolate bitters. And
Abide.
And then I was drinking that while playing the Simpsons arcade game. It was fucking rad. So, and Donkey Kong.
So weird how you can just go to a bar.
Right? It is very weird.
I still have to wait 2 years.
I know. You'll get there. I can't wait until we can do like full drunk episodes of talking. Woo! I was not drunk, but I was a little like buzzed when I did the like all guest episode where a bunch of people for No Man's Sky. No, not for the Let's Plays, but a couple weeks ago, and we just did that like one topic of No Man's Sky.
We'll have some bar casts.
There was that time Ricky and I were super high during the exclusive episode.
I don't remember that.
We went outside, just smoked and came back.
This
is awesome! Pass the chips.
Any other games we would like to see in VR?
Heavy Rain. Just running around your living room going, Jason!
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 Jason!